Hello, hi, assalamu alaikum, and a very good morning to all of you people. Welcome back again with an extra session scheduled on operating system Python and uh, Python and configuration. So today's class, what are we going to get in, and what are the concepts that we are going to go and talk about in today? We can remember that in our last class we went on with the introduction about Python. Ideally, we went on by what are the learning of different types of variables. We learned about errors. We learned about comments. Okay, and yet more to go about in today's class. So, what are we going to do it in today's session is we are going to learn about the data type, number one. We will be also talking about and one type of a multi-valued attribute called list. Then we'll be going on with some past paper questions. After completing some past paper question, we will be getting into the operator section too. So lot to complete me little by little we'll try to complete in today. So today's class page number 58. So let's get started. What are we going to talk about is going to be talking about different types of data. So data type is the section we are going to convert in today's class. Right. So what's it about? Okay, moving on towards the next segment. That's going to be data type. So what do you mean by the concept of data type? Page number 58 and 59. Students, those who are unable to get the tute, because at the moment we don't have the tutes okkum ivarai. So you can also place the order and get it as a soft copy. Okay, you can find the soft copy from our website lmskitino. Okay, right. So let's get started. Okay, we are in page number 58 and 59. So last class we learned that in computers we can use containers. In a computer we can use what? Containers use karanda pulvam. These containers are known as what? Okay, variables. So basically if I take a container, I can add a name for the container. We call it as the variable, and inside the container I can add a value. Now this is what a variable. So if I assign x equal 5, this is known as a value, as a variable. Now this variable, like it in a value can be categorized. Okay, the value can be categorized into different types. We can categorize it. Okay, we can like sort it out. So what are those different types? It can be an integer number, string number. Therefore, the category of this value is known as int. So what is a category? Okay, what is a data type? It's a category of a value. Okay, separation of values, simple as it is. So what are the different type of data types you do have? Int, float, complex. Then we do have dictionary. So we also call it as DICT in short. Boolean true and false, string, tuple, list, and set. So literally we are going to learn about all of these different categories. What is data type? Categories of value. Values in different category. Simple as it is. Okay, all your values x equal 5, the 5 value in different categories. Okay, first one is int and float. So if I assign it as x equal 5, okay, computer will automatically identify this value and store it as an integer data type. If I say x equal 5.3, the moment that I put a dot, computer will identify it as a float. So what do you mean by an int? Okay, used to store whole numbers. Okay, int can used to store whole numbers. used to store fractional numbers. So when I enter a fractional number, it is float. When I enter a whole number, it is known as what? Int. So these are the two categories. So computer will automatically assign it. Ahmed, yes. Okay, we don't need to put it into different data type. Python will automatically settle it into a type of data type. Yama sort karagan lassanata. So that's the special about what? Okay, computer, especially in Python. For an example, think about like this. I'm assigning x equal 5 and y equal 5.3. So both of them are variables which has been assigned. I can ask computer, hey, what is the data type using the type function? I can ask the computer, hey, what type of category have you stored for x? He says, I have stored under class int, integer. I can ask, hey, what type of data type that you have stored for y? So when I store for y, he will say, hey, y is what? Float data type. So he will identify it automatically. So if I say z equal ICT like what? Okay, type z, it will become string. Did you get it? So the moment that you assign a variable, that variable value can be sorted into a category. Python will automatically identify it. If it's a whole number, it will become int. If it's a fractional number, it will become float. If it's a character number, it will become what? Okay, it will become string. So this is the answer, right? Variable, value, category. Okay, what is print output? Type kill again, it's a function. Okay, it's a function which returns the data type. Okay. On the other hand, we do have string. String like any characters again. Characters in the sense, basically, what is it? Okay, alphabets. Okay, a fundamental data type in which it used to store and manipulate textual data, characters, and symbols. So any textual data will topic string killer. Okay. Now for only for string, you will be using an inverted comma. The reason is like this. Python is also English. User input is also English. So to differentiate, okay, they use a double inverted comma. So if I say print word, if I say a print word within inverted comma, it is different. This word is a keyword. Okay, it's a keyword. It's a command. What is a keyword? It's a command, right? But this is known as a string. String like in a character. It's not a keyword. So in computers, if a user is inputting a character or text something used for like moreover for description basis, we use inverted comma. Okay, so this is the type is what? Class. Sorry, make it time. So you can write single or double. Okay, or double inverted commas can be used to assign a string. So you can assign it by a single or double, doesn't matter. Man time medena oranali under make it. So me keyword kata monada. Now Python is also English. User input is also English mostly. Okay. So Python, well, if you want to represent a command, we just write it in simple. But if you want to represent a character, not what a command, you put it into using inverted commas. Okay. Next one is you can convert it. How? Example, I can say x equal 5, x equal 5.3. Now, what is the data type here? Float. This is int, this is float. If you want to convert it, I can say what? Float x. If you want to convert it, I can say int x. So basically, it is converting from integer to float. එහෙමනම් the command will give you an output of 5.0. The command will give you an output of 5.5. Sorry, 5. Okay. If you try to convert a number x equal 53 or else you can also convert a number x equal 53, and if you convert into string x, if I say string x, it will become 5.3 but using inverted comma. It will become 5.3 using inverted commas. Okay, but these are cannot be converted. String ekak I cannot convert into int. It will give you an incorrect value. String ekak I cannot be converting into float. Mekat variable. So may dekama considered to be incorrect. Okay. The following code මේක ඔයගලන් කරන්න පුළුවන්. This is the summary. So my conversion එක පොඩ්ඩක් කියන්න පුළුවන්ද? Yes. Now I have assigned x as 5. I can convert this x into, okay, I can convert this x into what? To a float. So I'll get 5.0. I have assigned y as 5.3, which is a float. I can convert it int y. I'll get 5. I can also convert this y into a string. I'll get it in inverted comma. Did you understand? So it's basically conversion. But I cannot convert int z convert. What is z? Z is ICT. What is the data type of ICT? String. I cannot convert a string to an integer number. Error. Invalid literal for int with base 8 ICT. So ICT cannot be converted as a character. Again, x equal 5, which is int. Y equal 5.3, which is float. Z equal ICT, which is string. You can convert it. Int can be converted into a float. Okay, a float number can be converted into an int. An integer number can be converted to a string. The problem comes the other way around. If you try to do the Gilmart thing into float string කරොත් ඒක වැරදි වෙනවා. So Shall we copy down the segments? Okay, there's a question. So, third one isn't 5.3 a float value. It's written on top as int. Hold on. 5.3 is a float value. Yes, correct. I have written as float, but I'm trying to convert it to int. This is the conversion. No. Now, 5 is an integer number. I'm trying to convert into float. If I convert it, I'll get 5.0. 5.3 is a float. I can convert it into int, telling that int x, float x. I can say the data type and the value. It will convert it. 5.3, exactly as you said, this should be float. No? Thank you. So int can be converted into a string, yes. Int can be converted, but int or float can be both converted. But මෙයාව convert කරනකොට කචල් වෙනවා. String එකකින් convert කරන්න බෑ. Okay, replying your doubts. Awesome, nice, nice. It's done in there. Perfect. Today in revision class, we are planning to go through with more operating system question. Okay, we will be going in detail with you people one by one. And also at the end, I'm planning to give you the second structure paper අපි ඒකත් කරමු in detail. And mostly Tuesday mornings, I'll be able to schedule some extra classes for you people. Okay, පොඩ පොඩ කරගෙන යන්න. Perfect. Awesome. Good. Nice. So that's under the values. Okay. Did you try the activities? Baland activities try karar kela. The following code example would be printed to get the data type of x. If I say x equal 5, okay, what will be the data type of x? Int. If I say x equal 5.2, what is it? Mm-hmm. It is string. So not string, Allah. It is float, string. Again a string. This is a new data type which you're going to learn it next. And may data type we evaluate a list here. It's another new type of data type. Okay, good to go. Hmm. Okay, see here coming into the section data type categories. Okay, under numeric category, we learned int, float. Under sequence, we learned string. What is complex? Complex के लिए क्या है? Large or big, large numerical value. Large numerical value stored under complex. Or example, in a calculator, right? When you keep entering a number, you will be getting an E sign. Have you seen? Calculate the value E. Okay, you will be getting an E sign like very big E kilomonad in an we will be knowing we will be representing it as okay complex. Complex is a very large exponent based value Comedian. Okay, you might have seen no calculators when you enter keep entering numbers and the number value is larger than the bit value, especially in a calculator. Mea wage values topic complex only. So we learnt on int, which is a whole number. We learnt on float, which is a fractional number. We learnt on complex, which represents a larger value. Okay, and we used a type killer function use kara, and then also we learned about what string. Perfect. Okay, good, nice. अभी next segment करते हूँ. That's going to be another data type, which is going to be array. It's a section of what string. अभी मैं segment का product skip करला. This array and escape character. Let me take you all into a multi-value data type. Okay, what is a multi-value data type, and what are the different types? So all these time we learned about variables. Page number 65. All these times we learned about variables. What is a variable? A variable is which can hold a single value. It's a single value variables x equal 5. Now if you want to store multiple values now, but variable ikkada vada multi-valued variables are bigger. Multi-valued variables comes under category such as list, tuple, dictionary. List, tuple, and dictionary. In this, it can allows you to hold many values, okay, under a single data type. That is what multi-valued is all about. In a variable, we used to hold only a single value. Mostly around එක value එකයි store කරන්න පුළුවන්. කෝකේද variable එකකින්. But in a multi-valued, you can store many values in there. Sounds good? Good. Make it, there are two categories of multi-value data type. One is mutable and the other one is immutable. What is multi-valued? When you store multiple values, okay, in a single value. For an example, x equal 5, y equal 10, z equal 20. I have three different values, three different variable. I can simply put everything into a single data type. I call this one as a tuple. a tuple maybe this one. It's a tuple. Sounds good? This is what we do have, multiple. Here we have two categories. One is mutable and immutable. Mutable in the sense we can change, like list can be changed, dictionary can be changed. Okay, set can be also changed. Immutable in the sense like tuple, which cannot be changed, frozen set, which cannot be changed. Here it's fixed. We call it as immutable. Mutable के लिए क्या है? Data types which can be changed. Immutable in a sense, data type which cannot be changed. Okay, that we're going to be the first type of multi-value data type. Comes under list. List is a multi-value data type which allows you to handle multiple values like value 1, value 2, value 3. ඔක්කොම එකට දාන්න පුළුවන්. Okay, so මෙහෙම එකට දැම්මොත් we call it as a list. You can initiate a list using a box bracket. Okay, you can initiate a list using a box bracket. Lists are ordered or else indexed or else positioned. What do you mean by that? Since a list has multiple values like x equal 2, comma 3, comma 5, each and every value will have a position. Each and every number, the value will have a position. A position එකට අපි කියනවා index කියලා. Normally, the position starts from 0. Using a box bracket, we mention the position. Because if I say 1, 2, 3, I miss Vinoni. So position එක mark කරන්නේ using the box bracket. So we call this one as the position. Or we call it as the index. මෙයාට කියනවා අපි value. This is a list. So x equal a list. Inside the list, you can have many values, and each and every value will have a position. So x0 के लिए क्या है first position, x1 के लिए क्या है second position, x2 के लिए क्या है third position. So you mention it using the position. You can have duplicates, you are mutable, which can be changed also. අපිට list එක change කරන්න පුළුවන්. We'll learn about list, okay? No worries, right? So these are also value. Okay, list also do have some inbuilt functions. What are these commands you can run? Okay, using a list, I can have a lot of commands. I can have a command called as append. and I tell the items inside. I can say clear, kill a function, I have a function called copy. I have a function called insert. Okay, insert will have two parameter, the index, the position, and the item, right? I do have the remove. I have to tell the value. Okay, I can have pop. I can tell the index, POPN. This will do practicals, pop, remove. So these are functions. Functions are inbuilt commands which you can run on function. So what is it? The first thing we learned? We learned about a list. Using a box bracket, you can assign a list. A list, okay, can hold multiple values. Okay, you can hold multiple values and each and every value has a position. We call it as index. Zero position, first position, second position, third position. And in a function, you can also run multiple commands. Me commands or common karla pennanna append, add, clear the whole list. Copy, you can copy the list. Insert, you can insert values. Remove, you can remove the value, and append, you can also add values. Once you'll have completed, let me know. ඊට පස්සේ අපි practical කරලා we have to go for a question. Okay, will be time for a question also. Great. So can you show the annotation above? Yes. Okay. Okay. Done with your values. Good to go. Nice. Okay, good. So can you show the right? Perfect. Okay, so we have learned about the list, but not yet about a practical, no? So why not let's get into a practical of a list and okay, move along. It's a comment I'm trying to enter it. List. Okay. Now basically it goes like this. Rather than holding multiple variables like x equal 5, y equal 10, z equal a, b, c, I, c, t, you can literally hold everything into a single list. I can say my list. Any name you can put it just by putting a box bracket and write all the value. Remember, for characters, we use inverted comma. In this list, it has a position. Now, if I want to take ICT, if I want to print only ICT, I have to say, hey, the list and the position. Position is marked using what? Box bracket. Where the first position is 0, second position is 1, third position is 2. So I can see in my list, can you tell me what is the second position? In my list, can you tell me what is the first position? So positions are marked using box bracket. In my list, what is my zeroth position? Got it? Perfect. You can also run some functions inbuilt command. I can say len my list. It will return the length, how many elements are there, right? I can also say what insert. There's a function called insert. I can say my list dot insert. I can say, hey, insert into the second position, okay, the word Rias. So what will happen in my list? The second position, 0, 1, 2. Second position will be what? Rias. I can say my list dot remove. Okay, अभी मैं वो practical विधि करना पड़े. You will be trying it out. Okay, एकदम पहले questions करती है. You can say my list dot remove 10. It will get removed the 10 value. I can say my list. Can you remove the so 10 will be gone. So 10 gaya 5 Riyaz ICT. Now I want to remove this ICT. So I can say my list dot pop. I can say 0, 1, 2. Hey, can you remove the second position? ICT will get removed. I can say my list dot clear. So what will happen? It will clear everything. So may we go through with a set of practical. Okay, under the Python. Get Python, okay, my list. So number one, my list. I can say the second position, first position, zeroth position. If I use len, it will return the length. You can insert a value. You can remove a value. You can remove using an indexed. You can clear the list also. Make it up my overall under the concept of a list. Okay, so let's go and do some answers in this section. अभी मैं क्या answers टिकट so these are like small practicals which I did it. Okay, so can we add multiple values at once? Yes. How can you add multiple values at one like this? Keep going. Okay, just keep on doing it. Hari, what are the values you will be generating? How to create an empty list? You can create an empty list using a box bracket. How can you determine the data type? You can say type. How can I add a value to an end of the list? You can say append and I can say ICT. At end, it will get added. Okay, nice. Mm, I also have the values. 115, 116, 117, 118. How can you remove a specific value? You can say x dot remove. I can say ICT. 119. How can you sort it? X dot sort. 120. How can you find the length? Len x. 121. How you find an index of a specific value? Mm, x dot index. I can say ICT. So if I say x dot index ICT, it will give you in which index you do have ICT. My list dot index ICT. 122. How can you replace a value at a specific you can say x, the position index equal new value. How do you add multiple values at once? It's easy, you just keep on adding it. How can you remove the last element from the list? X dot pop 125. Make a column practical karande. Take your mobile phone, download what is it? Python, and just try it and see. If the code doesn't work, you just put a word print in front of हमारा code print you write the code. Print word so you will be able to get the answer. Mobile phone in karanda. 125. How do you insert element at a specific index? X dot insert second position. I can say one ICT. I just added ICT, so I can say Ramadan 126. Okay, how do you check if two lists are equal in Python? X equal to Y. It checks whether both of these are the equal. So there can be duplicate values in list. Exactly. ඒක තමයි මේ උඩ තියෙන්නේ. මෙන්න මේ segment එක බලන්න. Allow for duplicates. Okay, Megan Passe, we have to get into a question and answers to see how far we can able to go through with more and more question. Just करना को मत करने के ला. Perfect. Done. Shall we get into some questions? All right, okay. So moving on towards the next segment is going to be a question because Tapal list yanda pulluvam. I want to do only a specific thing and go into a question with you people. So the question that we're going to do it is going to be coming all the way here. Right. What the question says here in page number 49. So shall we all turn to page number 49? Okay, what this question number 49 says, hey, there is a flowchart given. The algorithm of the flowchart is to take two inputs. So let's get into a dry run. List L and K. L is a list and K is an input. What would be if the first L is 23, 45, 32, 11, 67, 39, 92, 51. Okay, இச்சிருத்துறோம். இது இவ்வளவு பெரிய நம்பரா? Okay, so we have such a big number here. What is it? It's K. L. Ita passe we do have K. K is 38. Okay, so what will be the value? So here we know that we have such a big number range, and Miyagi index what is index, Raja? The position. So this is the position. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the position goes from 9. So this is L, this is K. Let's run the code. N I is Li equal to K. Okay. So what is N? Length of L. Length of L ke number of elements. Nothing values. How many values are there? In total, 10 values are there. I will become 0. What is this? Is Li equal to K? In the L list, I position so na index. Let's replace it. L I ke liye 1. L I is what? 0. Upper L 0 is it equal to K? Now what is L0? L list ke zeroth position. What is zeroth position? Zeroth position is 23. Is 23 equal to K? 38. Yes or no? Is 23 equal to 38? It's no. Obviously no. It will become no. If it's no, I equal I plus 1. I equal I plus 1. That's 1. Is I less than in? Is I less than in? What is I? 1. Is 1 less than 10? Yes. Go up again. And you're in the second round. So try that second round. Where second round, Nikki, now the value of I is what? Now the value of I is 1. Inang L1 equal to K. What is L1? 45. Is it equal to 38? Yes and no. Try that code, we'll see. And tell me what will be the output. Okay, what is the answer you all got? Any idea? All right, okay. So what is the I'm finding the number that is bigger than k. False. It's not finding the number, it's not bigger, equal to no. Okay. So afterwards, when it becomes no, I will become 2. Nice. Is 2 less than 10? Yes. Ehemanang L2 is it equal to K? What is L2? 32. Is 32 equal to 38? So basically, he is checking it one by one. Did you all understand? Mehema check karagana miyanawa. He is checking whether any of these number is it equal to 38. Did you get it? So is there any number it is equal to 38? Is there any number it will be equal to 38? If it's yes now, it will output true. Shahana, did you get it? If it's yes nang, it will output true. If it's no nang, every time it goes on and after this loop has become no, mea no not, it would output false. So what will be the output of the code? False. Do you agree with me? තේරුණාද ලස්සනට? Yes. So what this code actually does? This code actually does what? Okay. Display true if the given value, what is given value? K is available in the list L. Display true if the given value K is available in the list. Nothing, you can say display false if the given value no K is not available in the list. Did you find it out? Not bigger, no? Bigger no nang greater than balai. Now K kat what are bigger numbers are there? 79, 89. Okay. Unnamed. How many of you are okay with that? Understood, all clear, Pakka? Okay, good. Got it. Nice. Awesome. Hemana, shall we try another question also? Maybe the past paper questions will be there. Huh? Why not? We'll try another question, but this time I will be not able to give you from this section. I guess we have to go all the way in, all in for a past paper. Yes. The past paper. But all right, we'll do it. Okay, so here we go out. Page number 103, question number B1 and 2. Okay, B1 and 2. Let me help to break down the question. Consider the following flow chart. Assume the L is a positive list integer and K is a positive number. So L will be what? 2, 4, 7, 9, 3, 5. And the positions are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. K is a positive number. And what is the value of K? 5. That 5. Okay. Positive number 5. And every element in the L is less than M. And M is a large integer. So what should be the value of M? M is the large integer. Every value is less than M. So M can be any number greater than this set. Maybe 10, I'll say. I'll say 10, exactly. Any number, anything larger, make a sum curve. I'm assuming this number. Right? They haven't said. So, but they have said that it is the largest number. So any number which is larger. Okay, no problem. Okay, what else we will need? LM n gandone. N is the length. X should be there. A A comes. Is A less than n? Hari. LA greater than K. Hari. LA greater than, so less than X. X is already there, A is their output. So these are the columns. These are the columns we will be using. Okay. Now run the code one by one. Abhigatta, Gatta. N is what? The number of elements. There are 6 elements in there. N. 1, 2, 3, 6 here. X is equal to M. If M is 10, X is equal to M के लिए क्या है? X will become 10. Okay, nice. A is 0. Too nice. Now check. Is A less than N? Is A, which is 0, less than 10? Yes. What is LA greater than K? LA 0 greater than K. What are these? L0 के लिए क्या है? L के 0th index 2. Is 2 greater than K? What is K? 5. Is it greater? No, it's not. Hemana, you go like this. A equal A plus 1, that's 1. Go up again. Okay, we're in the second round. Try that. बस Okay, right. So let's see the answer. You should be getting the answer as 7 if I am not wrong. But let's see. Okay, so method, if you come here, I mean, right now in this situation, is A less than N? Yes. LA, is it greater than K? What is LA? L1 greater than K. What is L1? L1 is 4 greater than 5. Nope. එහෙමනම් it will become 2. Is 2 less than N? Yes. LA, LA, that is L2 greater than K. What is L2? L2 is 7. Is 7 greater than 5? Yep. Yes or no? එහෙම yes වුණොත් LA, is it less than X? L2, is it less than X? What is L2? 7. Is 7 less than 10? Yep. So that also becomes yes. එහෙම yes වුණොත් x equal LA. What is x? X is this value. X will get as LA. So x equal LA. Now what is LA? LA කියලා කියන්නේ L2. A is 2 no? Upper L2. What is L2? 7. So x will get updated as 7. Make update වෙනවා. මේක තමයි update වෙනවා. Okay, එහෙමනම් now we are going in the same path. That's 3. Yes. Is 3 greater than K? What is L3? What is L3? L3 is 9. Is 9 greater than K? 5? Yes. Math, yes, we know. If that is also becoming yes, is L3 less than X? What is L3? 9 less than X. What is X? It is 7 this time because it didn't make 7. Is 9 less than 7? No. It will become 4. Is 4 less than in? Yes. L4 greater than K. What is L4? 3. Is 3 greater than 5? No. It will become 5. Yep. Is 5 less than N? N is what? 6. Yes. Upper L5. Is it greater than K? What is L5? 5. Is 5 greater than 5? No. 6. Is 6 coming to this position? Is 6 less than 6? No. 6 is not less than 6. Ehemanang output x. What is the value of x? 7. So we got 7 from the list. What should be the purpose of the code then? We got 7 from the list. So any idea what will be the purpose of the code? Okay, the purpose of the code is to display the first largest value in the given list than k. You can k me than k. K kada vada display the first largest value, greatest value කියන පුළුවන්. Greatest value. No, largest key first largest value in the given list than k. Did you see? Okay, me bigger values. All good, nice and clear. Pakka. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right. Okay, good. So that's under the value in it. Mega tamai karani. So you do more questions in there little by little and you get practiced. Okay, make a peak copy karani na. If you copy it down, you will not understand. If you copy it down, you won't understand. But rather, you have to do it slowly, one by one. Hemming karagene andoni without getting missed. Miss when one by one you keep getting the values in there, you will be reaching the final answer. All right, okay. Hey, Manang, let me take this as a homework for you, which I'll be discussing it tomorrow. Okay, make a discuss karagena. We will be having a session tomorrow also. Tomorrow we have scheduled our classroom around at tomorrow also we change the classroom schedule like a put of Marugara. So tomorrow we do have it around at I think 12 by then 10 o'clock, no? So tomorrow we do have it at 10 o'clock. So Ekaputta Balagamo. That comes to the end of our session then. Okay, make that homework kekarla check karagande. We do also have our team master help desk. If you have a doubt or anything in there, make sure you drop a message and clear it out. Tata, Iboan. We'll meet you all in our next class series. Bye bye. Assalamu alaikum to all.